Lewis didn't throw a big punch or make a comeback this time, as Gagne controlled every aspect of the fight. Gagne will now compete for the undisputed title against Francis Ngannou. "Man, it was just overwhelming fighting in my hometown, all that pressure I had on me," Lewis told MMA Junkie during the UFC Apex Media Day. "I put all that pressure on myself, it would have been 13 years since the day I got out of prison, and winning the title for the UFC heavyweight champion would have been I put so much pressure on myself. It was just very nerve-wracking." Lewis spent 3.5 years in a Texas prison after being convicted of aggravated battery and violating his terms of probation. After his release, he joined MMA, where he has since made a new life for himself. Lewis stated that he still hopes to combat in Houston, common stop for the UFC these days, but acknowledges that he mismanaged his strategy to the UFC 265 fight. "I'd like to keep fighting in Houston," Lewis stated. "I love fighting in Houston. It was just that day. I just put so much pressure on myself, so it is what it is." Now for the build-up to the heavyweight fight. Lewis, who has 16 wins and 6 losses in his UFC career, readily concedes that his August loss to Cyril Gagne left a bitter taste in his mouth, and that it was critical for him to get back in the cage as soon as possible. Lewis admits he didn't know much about Daukaus, with only 4 fights in his brief UFC career, who has only been in the UFC for 16 months before accepting the fight, but he didn't hesitate once he was given a name. "It's just whatever," Lewis remarked. "I always tell them I don't care who it is, it's go time, no matter what it is."